Hello everyone, this is Cherie, and this is the 31-day horror movie challenge. Today's challenge is number 15, a John Carpenter movie. I chose The Ward from 2010. An institutionalized young woman becomes terrorized by a ghost. The Ward was written by Michael and Sean Rasmussen, directed by John Carpenter, and it stars Amber Heard and Mamie Gummer, who is Meryl Streep's daughter. What works in the movie? I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. What doesn't work in the movie? Okay, first off, let me say that when I chose this, I own The Thing, but I've seen The Thing, so I wanted to watch something new. And the Day 31 challenge for this is to watch Halloween. So those two John Carpenter films were out. So I found The Ward. It's kind of sight unseen. And I thought, based on the title, I thought The Ward was about, like, you know how in Batman, Dick Grayson is Bruce Wayne's ward? That's what I thought it was about. I didn't realize it was a psychiatric ward. So when I started watching it, I'm like, oh, because I guess my mind was set for like some different kind of story, and here it is set in a psychiatric hospital. And so, I was just kind of thrown off by that. And what didn't work, like the opening, like title sequence, like I was just not getting into. The time period, it's set in 1966, I believe, and it just didn't feel like the late 60s. I mean, they had the clothes and they had some of the set decorations, but it didn't feel of that time. I felt that the directing was kind of artless. The script was filled with like cliches and tropes. And I honestly at one point thought, oh, this is what an AI generated script would be like. This movie did not work for me at all. How does John Carpenter's direction differ from Wes Craven's? Oh, I'd have to put some movies side by side. I really can't just say that off the top of my head. And it's not like I've seen a lot of Craven films, and it's not like I've seen a lot of Carpenter films. What is Carpenter saying with this film? Okay, don't know. But let me just say the question should be, what are the writers saying? Because he didn't write it. So, yeah. How is music integrated into the film? Well, it has the typical horror kind of gothic orchestral kind of music. It also has, like at the end, the song where the female voice is singing very lightly. It's supposed to be really kind of ghosty and stuff like that. There was one scene where they integrated a song from the 60s, so you kind of knew it was from the 60s, as the people in the ward were dancing around. All right, so I couldn't really give a lot of insight, based on these questions in the book. But this was like, a horror movie version of Girl Interrupted, but the characters just weren't as well developed. The time period didn't seem right. I watched The Ward so that you don't have to. I will see you in the next one. Bye.